Why you cutting off? Hey, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and share this out with your audience. It's your girl, CORILUV, Carefree Conversations, and it's of Ladybug Media Management. As you already know, we're going to talk about life, business, what's trending, and whatever else comes to talk to mind. Tonight, we're going to have Miss Nyota Miles out of Houston, Texas. We're going to be talking about vaginal care and caring for your body as a whole. So make sure that you go ahead, do me a favor, click that arrow, airplane, whatever you want to call it, and share it out with your audience. Okay? Give me about 1 minute. As you do that, I'm going to give you about 1 minute as you share this out with at least 5 to 10 of your followers while you listen to Oh, thank you for tuning in. Again, it's your girl, CORILUV. This is hey, Suzanne in the building. This is Corey of Carefree Conversations with CORILUV. We're going to be talking tonight to Nyota Miles out of Houston, Texas. We're going to be talking about taking care of your body as a whole, more so a focus on our vajayjay, our boom boom, our pocketbook, your nene, your nana, whatever you call it. And she's going to be jumping in really quick. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Tonight, I am representing and am a brand ambassador. I can officially say it for that t-shirt girl. Yay! Let me see the hand clap. And this is my first shirt. Well, I think I ordered like 4 shirts. So this is the one I want to wear tonight. Just focus on you, sis. Okay? Make sure that's what you do. Make sure you follow her at that t-shirt girl on Instagram, and it's that_t-shirt girl, TSHIRTGIRL. And if you're gonna order, well, when you order, not if you're gonna order, when you order, make sure you use my code CORILUV, CORILUV, and guess what? You get a whole 20% off. Make sure you go ahead and you do that tonight. All right, and I am excited about being a brand ambassador because all these t-shirts that are on her site are women empowerment shirts, and they have different sayings. You can even get a personalized shirt talking about where you're from. So you're going to be seeing me wearing different shirts from her, and I believe she's going to have different shirts, maybe 1 a month or even maybe more. So make sure that you follow that again, THAT_t-shirt girl on Instagram, and make your order. Use my code CORILUV, and I'll be posting a photo of myself with this shirt, and I'll add the code and everything under there just in case you forget. So again, go ahead and share this out with your audience. We're going to be talking about self-care and more so importantly, vaginal care. The song that was playing, y'all know I have my girls. I'm out of town actually tonight, moving my college daughter back home due to COVID. So their dorms have been closed, but her stuff has been at her apartment. So who was that song by? I don't make the songs and all this stuff. These girls. So that was City Girls. What?
Pussy Talk.
Pussy Talk. So that was the appropriate song because we're gonna be talking about our vajayjay, pocketbook, nana nene, and so that's the song by the City Girls. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add Nyota in, and she's probably gonna correct me. All right, hope y'all are ready. Make sure you have your questions. Hey.
Hey.
Correct me. Did I say your name right?
It's Nyota. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. I was like, I probably don't tell her whole name up. Did you hear the song my daughter picked? Because I choose the song every...
Yeah, that really.
I know you know. You was like, yeah, that's right. That's what's up.
That goes with the conversation. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself to my audience and let them know who you are.
Okay, so I'm gonna be talking a little funny because I just got braces, so please bear with
Oh.
me. But I am Nyota, aka Miss Pink Pussy, aka the Pussy Whisperer, and I am the owner of Pink Pussy Brand. I'm out of Houston, Texas. I have a women empowerment brand that basically focuses on the pussy. I'm actually wearing one of the shirts, and it says push until success satisfies you with my logo, which is a pussy. So yeah, I'm all about
I think
pussy.
that's the one I ordered.
It is. It is.
Yes. And it's empowering as well. And then it leads back to your brand name, which is pussy. So hey, you're all about the pussy, which we all should technically be about it because it's a part of our body and we need to take care of that.
Yeah.
How did you get into doing that?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell a little story about, I'll say about 4 or 5 years ago. My daughter, she was about 5 or 6. And at that time, she was taking her baths on her own. So I was kind of letting her bathe herself and things like that. And she ended up getting an infection, a yeast infection. And I had to take her to the doctor because it actually peed when she burned. I mean, it actually burned when she peed. And so they had to do like a catheter and all of this and shit like that. And I'm just like, and at that moment, I'm like, the doctor was like, there's certain type of soaps that she shouldn't be using, and things like that. And, when I was younger, you use what your parents gave you, basically.
Right.
It wasn't no specific type of soap. Everybody used the same damn soap. So, it kind of like that kind of started the journey, but I didn't go full-fledged on into it until about 2 or 3 years ago. I was just so self-conscious about a lot of shit on my body, my vagina being one of them, because I got a fat pussy, and I can't wear the cute little thongs and things like that because my lips were literally swallow them. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I was actually looking into trying to get my lips reducted down there.
Really? They do that?
I don't know. What? I was trying to see.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I know they do boobs, everything else. I didn't know they do that too.
So I was talking to my homeboy and he was just like, girl, you better be proud. You better embrace everything about you. And that was when my first saying came about, embrace the pussy. Because I was like, that was the first saying I came about. And then it just kind of went from there. And I started thinking of different slogans, like pussy over everything. And I just started, my pussy don't pop for you. So I just started coming up with all the slogans. And then like at that time I was doing a lot of natural things with my vagina. I was doing a lot of natural soaps. I was doing like the womb detoxes, the detox pearls and everything like that. So it's like I kind of wanted to start teaching people because like I have a lot of friends who are in sex work industry because I'm just all about women, period, and I feel like women should be able to do what they want to do with their bodies with no judgment. Like
exactly, I agree.
Yeah, so as long as I'm not hurting you or anybody else, I should be able to do with my body what I want to do with it. And one of my homegirls, she was a sex worker, and I was using the pearls, and I was kind of teaching her like, hey, this is something that would be good for you because it detoxes the womb, and because of your job, you want to keep yourself fresh down there. And I was actually getting like natural soaps from a couple of companies I follow on IG, and so I just started teaching it. I was like, because she actually didn't know, and she was like, older, and it was just like a debate about should you do this with soap in your vagina, and it was like so many crazy answers that people were actually, women were actually giving, like, yeah, you're supposed to put soap up in there and you're supposed to dish. No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's so funny that you say that because a lot of people that's why I was so excited about doing this, and I wish more people would tune in because we really think we know a lot and we don't. Like you said with your daughter, I have 3 girls. I have 4 children altogether. I have 3 girls. And I remember when my oldest was younger, it was the same thing. And I was freaked out. Like, she always took baths every night. She took a bath, like sat in the tub. that's a problem. We're not supposed to do that because that causes infection. You know, I freaked out. I was like, wait a minute, did somebody touch you? What's going on? Why the heck? You know, I was freaked out because it was painful for her, like her stomach will hurt and stuff like that. So we don't realize that taking baths and sitting in the tub, that affects us. Douching, when I was in college, I wanted to follow everybody else douching, so I'm douching. Then I started getting these discharges, and I'm freaking out like, oh my God, what's going on? And I go to the nurse, and she's like, what did you do differently? And I'm like, well, I use what was it back then? Because I'm an old child, I'm about 40.
What was Summer's Eve?
Summer's Eve.
Yeah.
And some people cannot do that. It was too much stuff that was coming out. That's what was happening. So with you doing that, this is very, very, very important because it can affect a whole lot of other things and people don't know that. And so I'm glad that you're looking into that. And I wish you would do like maybe some, I don't know your plans, but I'm saying like maybe some little sessions or something, because technically, like you said, people really don't know. Like everybody should not use tampons. It's just so much that goes to it. I found out that some of the pads affect us too.
And you know, and actually with that, like I don't use tampons because they're so toxic.
Yeah.
And I actually started buying from a company of organic pads.
Yeah.
Because the pads have toxins in them too. And it's just, you have to, and it's actually a lot of organic pad companies out there. Since this became like a wave. Basically, like, you know, it's a lot of companies out there that offer the organic pads or whatever like that. And I actually do that. Like, I get a lot of people hitting me up in my DMs about certain things, about, you know, what should I do? What can I use? You know what I'm saying? And so I answer a lot of questions in my DMs when it comes to vaginal care, because just like some people just don't know. Like some
really
people don't know. And
really don't.
Yeah, and it's crazy, you know. It's not crazy, but it's just like the more you live, the more you learn.
The more you know. And I always say that because as I get older, it's things that I'm learning that I had no clue. So it's like, dang, I'm just finding that out. You know what I mean?
And but you know, I'll be so glad that I'm finding out now. Right. Because of my daughter, because she's only 11.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the honey pot, of course, I always go to the honey pot. That's like one of the best brands out there.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, like because of my daughter, I'm just like, I really, really, really need to teach her how to take care of her vagina, because any little thing can throw off your pH balance. People
somebody said she's always sold out.
She is always sold out, always. So you gotta really catch up. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm trying to teach her now, because there are so many things that can throw off your pH and you won't even know it. Like,
that was my next question. Like, how does that, and for those of you that are just tuning in, this is Nyota Miles out of Houston, Texas, and she is the go-to for your pussy, okay? Anything you need to know to make sure how to take care of it. And I'm not saying she's a doctor, but just natural things that we've learned, well, she's learned as a woman, how to take care of it. Sometimes, and no offense to doctors, no offense to whomever else that have taken courses and college degrees and all that stuff, but sometimes at the end of the day, to me, some of those things affect you a lot. Like when you take what is it, penicillin? Yeah, that gives you an infection. And I found that because I always got like cavities, and when I would take them, I was like, why do I keep getting infections? I had to realize it was coming from that. So like I said, no offense to doctors, y'all do what y'all do and y'all go to school for years. I get that, but there's some things that we just have to do naturally. So this is Nyota Miles. She is going to talk about her, you know, we're talking about our vajayjay pocketbook, whatever you call it, and her brand is at Miss Pink Pussy. That's Miss Pink P _ is it 2 underscores, right? 3 underscores. It's no S at the end. I messed up.
Okay.
So I gotta correct that. Sweet Cookie Wash, I've just started following them. So yeah, go ahead and talk about the pH.
So basically with your pH level, whenever your pH level is at a certain level, it can cause discharge, it can cause odor, and any little thing can throw off your pH. It could be from because I know, and we all ain't perfect. Shit, I fall off sometimes. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's always good to wash your underwear before you wear them. when
Of course.
when you buy them. It's always good because you never know what process they've been through. But sometimes, you know, you ain't got time. You got to put them drawers on and keep it moving, you know.
Gotta go. Gotta make it happen.
Yeah, but it's like that can throw off your pH. Tight jeans can throw off your pH. Not wearing cotton underwear, and we don't all wear cotton underwear because sometimes you want to be sexy, you know. So not wearing
cute.
So not wearing cotton underwear can sometimes cause your pH to be off. The things you eat, if you're not drinking enough water, that can cause your pH to be thrown off as well. So it's like a lot of things out there that can cause your pH to be off balance. And it's always good to try and keep it at a good balance because, like, when it's in a certain number, it could be a yeast infection, it could be trichomonas, it could be who knows, you know what I'm saying? So it's just always good to try to keep it within a certain pH. And I think that's like 4.0 or 4.2 or something like that. If I'm not
And how
mistaken.
do you find out about your pH? Is there like a test you take?
You can. Actually, one of the companies silk. It's just the fabric. It's not good. It's always good to have a breathable fabric, which is cotton. Which is cotton. Cotton is always the best. But like I say, we all fall off. I like lace shit, but
you want to be cute sometimes.
You know, so it is what it is. You know, so but and then it's
just don't wear it too often, I guess.
Yeah, just not too often. And then like one of my because I used to be in the military. This girl who was in the military with me, she always wore thongs. And she would always wonder why she would always be getting infections. And I'd be like, you know, that can be causing it. And she was like, you think so? I'm like, yeah, that can cause infections too, or whatever like that. So that can cause it. And basically with your pH, they have tester kits out there. One of the companies I go through, Snapback Kitty, she offers a tester kit. Most of the companies who do a lot of vaginal stuff offer the tester kit, and it's basically what
everything.
You're just gonna put the little stick up in your, you know, get some of your little juices on there, and then it's gonna turn a color. And just go by the color. Basically tell you like what the problem could be, which you know would give you which would give you like, hey, what's my next step? What can I do now?
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I honestly just look at when I pee. I look at the color of my pee. So I have a medicine. It's like for my blood pressure and stuff. So my pee is always like white clear. So I don't think I have any problems. Hopefully I don't. So tonight we have our and I tried the last time because I've been making these little commercials for my sponsor. Tonight's sponsor is Kush Curls. And I can't show her video, so I will post it after, but make sure you follow her. She is a homegrown natural hair care provider. So she creates oil for your hair, shea butter, and a flax cream. My hair is braided now, but I've been using it for like the past month. And when I tell you, I honestly can say she sent it to me to prove to me that it's gonna help grow your hair, because I'm like, girl, I don't use all these different ones. It don't really help. It doesn't keep the moisture. Her products work, and you guys know that's been following me for a long time. I'm not gonna promote nothing that don't work, because I'm gonna tell the truth. Period. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to get something that didn't work for me. So I'm just letting y'all know, okay? So make sure you follow Kush Curls. I will be sharing her video after the live, okay? And that's at KUSHKURLZ, and it's not Kush, the weed. It's Kush. It's just a hair product, okay? Just gotta put that out there. Now, I have another question. One question I asked, you know how they say you're supposed to wipe from the front to the back? What do you think about them people with big asses? How do they wipe from the front to the back? How? I'm trying to figure that out.
It's like I don't know. When you like hella big, you know, sometimes you just ain't gonna get everything. And you might need to separate the two. You might need to wipe the ass first and get you some clean tissue and just kind of like pat, you know, because I mean, like my butt big, but it ain't that damn big, you know.
Yeah.
But
it was funny because we was looking at this. I was looking at the show. First of all, the lady had long behind nails.
Okay.
And then she had a big butt. And I promise you, no lie, my kids sound crazy. Like, how do you think of that stuff? I said, I don't know, 'cause she got loneliness and the people. How you wait from the back to the front to the back? Ain't no way she doing that clean. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
As a person who wear long nails, I don't have long ones in now because I was like, you know what, I gotta kind of keep that because
keep it
long nails,
at a minimum.
First of all, they will scratch your ass. I've scratched my asshole a couple times. Had fucking shit in my nail. I'm like, fuck. So I'm sitting under the sink, wiping shit out my nail. I'm like,
for real.
So I kind of, because I used to wear them about this long, and I just had to keep.
Oh wow.
To admit, I was like, you know what? Because my nail tech, she loved doing long nails. She loved.
Yeah. Okay.
You know me. I'm like, shit, go ahead, girl.
It's still trying out. Yeah.
But this last time when the damn thing was so long and it got caught in the mattress and it lifted my whole fingernail up, like I haven't even been able to put a nail on. I was like, you know what? This in between the trying to wipe my ass and shit, I'ma just keep them
done at a minimum.
This ain't working.
Let me get medium in the sunshine, the color sunshine. I can't even imagine. Like, I don't really wear them anymore now. Mm-hmm. I stopped for a while because I got a fungus, and I was just like, you know what? Let me take at least a little breather, a little couple of months off or something like that. Mm-hmm. But what else do you have for the pink pussy? Do you have any shirts that you can show?
Yeah. Could you give me one second?
Okay. Of course. Yeah, guys. So thank you all for tuning in.
I paint too, so enjoy my pussy pictures.
Oh, you paint too? Okay, cute. So we are talking to Nyota Miles out of Houston, Texas. She is your go-to to learn and find out everything about taking care of your pussy, your pocketbook, your nana, your nanny, whatever you call it. She is going to show us some of her shirts. Of course, you know I support, I represent, so I ordered a few. And she's gonna go show them. Hey, Kush Girls, I just gave your I just talked about your product. You missed it. You're gonna have to check the replay. I literally just finished like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, talking about your product and how you shared it with me. And you was like, oh, it's gonna work, and it really worked, and I appreciated that. So go ahead, while she's getting her stuff together, drop y'all questions in the question box. I know you got questions. We want to. There's a lot of women on here. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't got no type of questions. That means y'all got the perfect pussy. Okay, y'all got the pee-pee. So make sure you drop your questions in the question box. Let's find out things. She said, oh yeah, I'll go back. Okay, definitely. And remember, we got the Would You Rather at the end of our show. It's always hilarious because my audience, not my audience, but the people that I'm interviewing, they always get stumped and don't know how to respond. It's gonna be so funny. So make sure y'all stay tuned to the end for the Would You Rather portion of it. So she is back. This is Nyota Miles of Miss Pink P ___Y.
Okay, so I was just actually getting some orders ready for some customers, and these are just like some stuff that I made. So this is like one of the shirts. I'm a twerking spiritual bitch with my logo.
I don't know about that one. I don't know if I could wear that one. Woo.
And then I got like my army. I have like an army one that everybody loves. It actually comes in a set, but it just has the logo and it says pink pussy.
I see that one. I love camouflage.
You ain't see that one?
Girl, you know, I love anything camouflage.
Okay, now this is a large. I'm gonna send this one to you then.
You say you can say, yeah. That'll be great.
I'll send it separate. Yeah, I'll send you this one.
I love it.
I got this one. This is like the psychedelic one. The customer, because with my website, you know, I let people customize their own shirts because I know everybody don't want pussy across their chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would rather you guys customize your own stuff so, you know, it can fit you. Because I have no problem with wearing pussy. I wear it all day long. I almost got kicked off my plane for wearing one of my shirts. But I'll wear it, you know, but I know everybody's not comfortable with it. So
yeah. I don't mind, honestly. I just don't like to wear shirts with like the F word and stuff like that. And I personally, for me, I wouldn't wear the one that says spiritual bitch. For me, it just I mean, you like you a bad bitch or something, but for me personally, so I get it, and that's good that you give your audience that opportunity. I didn't know you personalized it, so I'm gonna have to make another order.
Because like
y'all gonna have to go on my budget.
Yeah, so when you go in and it's gonna ask you your choices and stuff, and I'm actually gonna add more tabs in there for you. It'll be like different. Like I'm gonna add different print. So if you don't want the bow, it's like a little cute little female print that you can get.
Okay.
I'm gonna also add the option of, instead of you getting the whole PUSSY, you could get it like hyphenated, like P, and then I could put like some symbols and Y.
Okay.
Whatever the case may be, because I know like a lot of people don't want pussy on their chest, and I get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this like
I love the variety though.
Yeah. And
I miss that camouflage though, because I know for a fact, anybody that know me know I love camouflage. I would have got that. Yes.
So this the psychedelic one. She just wanted the symbol, so I just gave her the symbol.
That's cute. Tie-dye. My daughter loves tie-dye.
And I'm actually doing like a custom collection. And hold on one second.
Hey, Kurt. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nyota, Miles out of Houston, Texas. We're just talking about vaginal care. And I said earlier that a lot of females are on here. I feel like men should be on here as well, because you guys... Y'all already know.
Yeah.
Y'all should know too. Because if your girl pH, you need to know that don't smell right, baby. Like, you need to drink more water. You need to let your girl know.
Because I'm actually like, I ain't gonna call it counseling, but this dude, him and his girlfriend, he just say the sex is just really bad. Because I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna say I'm a professional in sex, but I know. And I be helping him out, and then this other guy. I said the book bag's in the box under the table. So and then it's this other guy. He talks to me a lot because I had did a local TV show here, and he had told me like the same thing. Like his wife was having some issues with her down there, and he was like he didn't know how to tell her and whatever like that. And I was like, well, the conversation has to be had, first of all.
Right.
And I was like, second of all, I recommended a yoni steam. I was like, because I was like, first she needs to get checked out if it's bad. I was
right.
Like, and then like, she could also add a yoni steam into that to help, detox her and get rid of some of the discharge and everything like that. So it ended up working out really well. He was like, it really did work. He was like, she did, everything started coming out okay, smelling okay and stuff like that.
Oh, wow. That's good.
He got another one of my items, book bag, pussy book bag.
Oh, you got book bags too?
Yes, ma'am. I got.
That's what she said earlier, Maisha. You missed it. She did say she was a pussy whisperer, fixing broken. I like that. You need to put that on a shirt.
Look, anywhere I go, that's what I put on. I either put Miss Pink Pussy or the Pussy Whisperer. That's who
I like that. Let me see that black and white one.
Huh?
The black and white book bag. She got book bags too, Janessa. That's cute. That is cute. And you know what? Your brand to me stands out because I don't think people are bold enough. So for me, that's like a bold move, and that's really, really dope. I like that.
That's what I said. They be like, you are so bold. And I'm like, for a lot of part of my life, I was real quiet, real self-conscious, real, like not comfortable with myself and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I just got into this space of self-love where like, I just, I was, and I still think I'm the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Like, as you should.
And it's like, like the dark skin was never in.
We ain't never been in, girl, for real.
I got the kinky hair, the big nose, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wasn't nobody checking for me? But like now, it's like, I just be so confident in myself. And I just be like, you know what? I really, really, really want to create this brand. I want to get the message out there because this is the message of the brand, basically self-love, no judgment, because so many women tear each other down for certain things they choose to do. And me as a person who has friends who are strippers, friends who are sex workers, friends who are in the corporate industry, friends who are influencers, I feel like we need to fucking stop doing it. You never know what people are dealt in life. Everybody not dealt the same cards. So
not only that, I'm telling you, people, you don't know what they're dealing with internally. Because like you said, no lie, I'm 44 years old. I'm not ashamed to say my age at all. I am 44 years old, and I did not really accept my big nose until I was like 35. Like, I used to try to take pictures to the side and all type of things like that, because I really literally, like, it always stood out. And then I had to accept it. Like, you know what? Whatever. And no matter, I'm telling you, no matter how people say, you're so pretty, your skin is this and that, because I was always, like you said, the dark skin girl. I don't remember, well, I think dark skin is in now. Hey, but I remember being dark. I was telling my daughter the other day, they used to call me, I'm from the Virgin Islands, so they used to call me Blacky Tardy. Like, black girl, like, you know, when a tart is burnt, that is really black, that's what they call me. So I literally, I'm 44, so that's like almost 10 years ago, less than 10 years ago, started accepting it. And now, let me tell you something, I take so much pictures, you can't tell me nothing. Like, I don't care no more. So what your movement projects and shares and shows, I love it. I love everything about it. Like, keep going, keep promoting, and I'm gonna promote you too. Because two things you're talking about: empowerment, making sure that we know who we are, and two, taking care of your vagina. Self-love. When I realized that I could really love me, oh my God. I'm telling you, you can't tell me nothing that's gonna bring me down, hold me down. Oh, for real? That's how you feel? Okay, cool. Ain't no problem. Keep on moving.
Look,
oh, you got some questions?
Because look, I was telling somebody, because you know I love women, you know. Yeah, it's safe. I would prefer you do that, shaving or waxing. Never use depilatory creams like Nair and shit like that, because that basically breaks your skin. Like when I did it like years ago, and I literally would bleed. I would rather you shave. Maybe
you put Nair on your vagina.
Yeah, girl, I used to put it like.
Oh, I ain't never. That jump burn on your legs. I would never put it on my vagina. Woo.
And and when you shave it, I would prefer you do it with oil. Oil is good to shave with. So keep it moisturized while you're shaving.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so I normally shave with oil when I'm shaving, even with my legs or underarms or whatever. It's always good to shave.
Okay. And you gotta know, what do you think about those pill form yoni detox?
I've never used one, so I can't really voice my opinion on them.
Okay.
I've used the detox pearl, the one you actually stick up in you. That one. I've never used the pill. I've been seeing it now. I'm tempted to try it. I am gonna try it because I am the pussy whisperer.
You got to. You're the pussy whisperer. You gotta let us know. You try
it just to see how it is, because you know people hype shit up and it ain't even all the hype. Because even with my yoni steams and my yoni pearls, my detox pearls, my pussy be wet. So I don't know.
And what about the dang it, I was gonna ask. Let me see the question. Okay, she said, what about those pill form yoni detox? It was something else I was gonna ask on top of that. But here's another one. Does smoking a lot affect your pH?
Smoking affects like what you talking about smoking though? If you talking about cigarettes and Black and Milds, yeah, that does. That's gonna affect a lot of stuff.
Okay.
If you talking about some weed, I don't think that affects, because weed is natural. That's from the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Do you sell steams and stuff like that?
Not yet, but give me about 2 months.
Okay.
I'm actually starting my brand. It's called Virtue of Essence, and basically it's gonna come with refillable. Because like I've bought yoni steams from other places, and when you buy the yoni steam, it comes in like a little thing like this, and you know, like once you're out, you know, you have to like rebuy, and they come in like those little mesh bags. I don't really like the order bags. So what I'm gonna do is they're gonna be offered in a glass bottle with a corkscrew, and it's gonna be probably.
Well, don't tell too much now, girl. Somebody might steal your idea.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, give me about 2 months. I'm gonna be starting on like steam line. Yeah.
And how will we use that at home? Because I know that they have these cute little seats and stuff.
Okay, so let me tell you how I use mine. and because you don't have to pay all that money to go into no steam place. I mean, if you're doing a girls' day or something like that, I get it. But if you just steam it at home, okay. So basically, what I do is I get my steam, I boil it in a pot. You want to boil to like a slight simmer. You don't want to boil it too much. Once it starts simmering, then you're going to let it cool down a little bit. So what I do is I take my toilet, I line it with a trash bag. I take my bowl, like get like a nice size bowl that'll fit in your toilet. You put your steam in there with the water, put it down in the toilet, and then you let the seat down, let it cool off just for a little bit because you don't want to burn your lips. And I sit on the toilet for about 45 minutes, and then I cover my bottom with the blanket.
Oh, that's at home. Okay, you're going to have to do a video with that, girl.
I was thinking about doing it. I was like, let me show these people how you can just do this at home, because I could get it when you're doing like a girls' day and stuff, but like you can actually just do it at home.
Or it might just be that week you just want to do it at home. You don't want to go out and spend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a self-care thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions for Nyota? She is our pussy whisperer. You leaving? She is our pussy whisperer. She is on tonight talking about ways to care for your nana, your nene, your vagina, your pocketbook, your pussy, whatever you call it. Please don't be shy. We are our females. Male. I see a couple of males on here. Please drop your questions. She talked about earlier about a husband that had questions about his wife's odor. And so that's something that you men need to know too. If a woman ain't smelling right, even after she took a shower, something ain't right internally. I always tell people, internally, that's why we have to make sure we drink water. We got to make sure that we're eating healthy. I mean, I know we like fried foods. I like junk. I really, really do. That's my weakness. But sometimes I find out dairy is really, really bad for me as well.
Bad, yes. And so, I love ice cream and
sorbet.
Yeah. Oh my.
Is it? That's what it's called? Sorbet, sherbet, something like that.
Sorbet, and you got sherbet. I think it's two different.
Okay. I found out those aren't too bad. So you guys, if you really like ice cream and stuff, look into that. But I want you guys to ask those questions. Here we go. We got two more. All right. Is it safe to use a little ginger in your bath water?
I think that would be fine. Ginger is good for you. You put a little bit in your bath water. The bath water would dilute enough to where it won't affect anything, you know. So I think using ginger would be okay. Because I dilute my water. I'll be putting a lot of shit in my water. I ain't gonna lie, on days I do self-care Sunday.
Is it me or her? Oh, okay. All right. So what do you do on self-care Sunday? What does that entail?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys, but I'm into meditation. I'm into healing crystals and spiritual baths and things like that. So normally my self-care Sunday would consist of maybe a steam. If not a steam, I will do a spiritual bath. I put some rose petals in. I might cut up some orange slices, and I have Florida water that I put in my water, bath water that feels really good. I surround my bathtub with candles and hold on, I'm gonna show y'all.
Yes, that sounds really, really well. It sounds relaxing. Look like I fall asleep in that tub.
I know it's a lot, y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all. So basically, I have my crystals. I have rose quartz, amethyst, a whole bunch of crystals, and I have my little Florida water. It's like it has a violet smell to it. And I
know about the regular one.
Yeah, and I light my sage or my Palo Santo, just depends. And I'll light my candles, put them around the bath.
Okay.
And I just basically lay there.
Okay. And that puts you in another element, right?
Oh my God. And I just meditate. Or I do some things with my singing bowl. I do that to kind of like give me a good vibration, to give me a good, you know, to give me like a good it's like a little bowl. So basically, it's like, I don't know. Do you mind if I do right quick?
What is it?
It's a Tibetan singing bowl.
Oh, what does it do?
I'm gonna show you. Just listen.
That's gonna put me in a trance.
They do that at yoga.
Oh, okay. My daughter
So
said they do that at yoga.
It's just Tibetan singing bowl, and I do that in the vibration from it, because if you was here, and as it gets louder, it just sends out a frequency, and you feel it. So yeah, it feels right.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And it takes you. I like that. I know about the sage. I know about the Florida water and stuff. I know. Growing up, they will put the Florida water. You'll like wash yourself with the Florida water and things like that. I grew up Catholic, and they really use that a lot. So, does anybody have any other questions? I'm really enjoying this conversation because I love learning about my body. There's one thing that I saw you do, and then we're gonna, they cut us off in an hour, and it's already 8:43. So we got the would you rather questions, and I have one more question. And if you guys have a question, drop it real quick. If not, you can definitely follow her at Miss Pink P ____y. Ask her your questions, and you can go from there.
Oh, you can check out my brands, because I'm actually doing like a $5 sale right now. So shirts are $5.
Oh, y'all better jump on that. Y'all need to make sure y'all jump on that. I already got my order in as soon as I saw that sale pop up. And so I'm ready. I'm excited about it. I got my email that says my order has shipped. So I'm excited about that. But my one question was, I noticed that you like, how would I say, like stand on your head, kind of?
Standing yoga.
Oh, I can barely do the sitting one. You standing. How did you get into that? I've tried yoga, but I think I don't know. I might need to do it in parts or pieces or something, because I really want to start, because when I did it twice, when I tell you, I literally went home, I was in pain, but like it took me in another space. Like it just puts you at peace. Like it's a different type of peace that you feel.
So basically with me, because I said I was in the military for like 7 years. So I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and PTSD, and anxiety and depression. So I had it all. And about a year or so, 2 years ago, I just was in this state of me just crying all the time, just for no reason. I never knew what was going on. And I could take medicine, but it's like it would put me in a trance to where I couldn't interact with my children. And I just didn't like that feeling. So I just started looking into other alternatives to bring me up to mind, and yoga and meditation was one of them. So once I started doing a lot of yoga and meditation, it kind of put me in a happy place. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my kids I would literally come home and just be going off for no reason, like because somebody got a shoe in the floor. And my oldest son would be like, what is wrong with you? And it just got really bad. And like, I would literally be riding on the highway. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if I run myself off this bridge, all of this would be over. So it was a lot of suicide thoughts. And it was just really bad. I was in a bad headspace a few years ago. I don't know what was wrong. I just would cry all the time. Like was trying to kill myself at one point, So, once I got into meditation.
How long were you in the military?
7 years. 7.
I have a friend. She's actually on the live as well too, and she talked about that. Yeah. My son was in the military. Well, he's in the military, and I pray. That's one thing I pray a lot about is his mental health, because he doesn't talk about anything, no matter how much we ask. And so that kind of, when he was there, he was in Afghanistan and stuff, and that kind of scared me a lot. So I really prayed a lot about that. So if she's still on the live, and I would love for y'all could do a military mental health thing. I'm a part of a program called Redirect Your Choices, and it's dealing with mental health awareness and wellness. And a lot of people need to hear these things and know these things. So going back to what we talked about earlier, people don't know what's going on internally. They see us, hey, you know what I mean? Like I tell people, I took a year break, because I felt like I was losing my mind at one point too.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they say it's hereditary, but we need to know how to break that. I have 3 girls and a boy. I don't want them to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to break those things.
Yeah. And it is
she said that is a real.
Because my mom, she suffers from depression, and like when I was a kid, my mom trying to kill herself a few times. My dad tried to kill himself a few times, and it's just me going into the military. It wasn't really. I mean, when I went into the military, I felt like I joined something that had purpose. But when I got in the military, I realized that the military ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially not as a woman. Getting sexually. Like, I had a few friends that were raped while we went to Iraq. I was sexually assaulted every fucking day in my truck because I was a truck driver. So every day, my fucking NCO would be talking all this shit about trying to touch on me and shit like that. And then finally, because like in the military, you don't want to be that one that tells, you know what I'm saying? So finally, someone saw it.
You don't want to look weak.
Yeah, someone saw it and they reported him to my squad leader, and he called me and he's like, "Is this something you want to tell me?" And my squad leader was this big black dude from Mississippi, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Mississippi. And he was like, you got something you want to tell me?" I said, "No." He was like, "Well, what is this I'm hearing about such and such doing such and such to you and doing this and that?" And I was like, "How you know?" He was like, "Don't worry about it." He was like, "You out that truck as of fucking right now." And I was so relieved, like, thank you, God, like, I don't have to go through that. But it's like he wasn't the only one, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was in Iraq, females, at nighttime, you have to have a battle buddy, because that's how you have to fucking watch your back from your fellow soldiers, and you will have to watch your back from the enemy. It was really sad. Like, it's really sad. That's why, like, to this day, like, the military, I did get a lot of benefits from it. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I still get my disability and everything like that, but it's not something I would let my kids do, and that's why I'm just trying to get to a place where I can make it where I can make it to where that's not a choice for them. That was a choice for me, because I was in a poor family, and you
wanted to get away.
And I just wanted to get away. I wanted to get away from Mississippi. I wanted to provide for my son, and I thought the military would be the best thing for me. And I mean, it's not all bad, because I done met some of my close friends in the military. But there are a lot of bad apples in there, So
women in the military have hidden stories. I've heard that. All right, though, Divas, good. That I'm gonna set that up for sure. She said it's not for people in this. I'm guessing she means it's not for only people in the service, but it's for everyone, because we don't want to talk about it. Yeah. I think that's what she's saying. So, I know it's for everyone, of course. Everybody has, mental issues. But being that she's talking about it at this level, it's like, you've heard about stories like that, but actually talking to someone that experienced it is like, dang, like, it's not just on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell my kids, everything that's on TV, it comes from something in real life. That's my whole thinking.
And I'm not even
like, oh my God.
Even with me being in wartime, it wasn't just that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the men either. I had friends who got blew up. We would get shot at, because I was a truck driver. So I was on the road 15 hours a day getting shot at. We drove tankers full of fuel. So I was getting shot at on a daily basis. And it's like, now my guard is up. Like, when I got out the military, when I got here to Houston, like those women who wear the hijab, I would literally cry. Like, the first time I knew that I really was mentally messed up is we went into a store that sold a Quran and everything like that. And when I got in there, they were praying. The praying, because we would hear that every day on the loudspeaker. It triggered something. So I started crying. I literally started crying like a baby. And I just ran to the door, and we were locked in because they locked it. And I'm at the door, like, shaking, like, just let me out, and the lady buzzed me out. And then my sister, she came to the door, and she came outside, and she was like, the lady really wanted to apologize. She was like, she said, "You're beautiful." She don't know what happened. And, they didn't know I was in the military. But
right.
That,
they don't,
that shit triggers you, I walked off a job before because a lady came in there with a hijab. That was it for me. It literally scares me.
It's like
it's a mental trigger.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we just went left right there. I just got sad.
And that's why I tell people, like, people just don't know.
You don't know.
I freaking have been through a lot. I resonate with a lot of people because I've been through poverty. I suffer mental health. I went through self-hate. I had a premature daughter. Like, I'm starting my daughter was born at 24 weeks. She only weighed 12 ounces. You see what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot, you know.
Wow.
So it's just like, I can
So we definitely need to connect you with Suzanne. I want to connect you with the Maisha. Like, we gotta do a Zoom to maybe do some type of, because I'm really big on that. Because I went through a lot myself too, and I held it in for years. Like, it's 8:53. I know time is gonna cut us off, but we're definitely gonna connect. But there's things that, like, you remember, like, there's things I remember from the time I was like 7 and 11, and it's like, dang, why is that bothering me now? You don't know. So we're gonna definitely connect and get this stuff going. Yes, I'm loving this conversation. Thanks for tuning in, Coco. Now we're gonna go to Would You Rather.
Okay.
If y'all don't know, that is a part. So guys, really quick, it's 8:53. I hate that they cut us off. I feel so limited and I feel rushed. But y'all know, Carefree Conversations with CORILUV happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm trying to come up with a theme song. Somebody told me, like, you need to be on TV. It's so funny. I don't know if I'm ready for TV. I don't know if I'm at that level yet, but I want a theme song. So if y'all know or think y'all should send somebody my way that can help me with a theme song. Y'all know I'm from the islands. I love my American music. I love my soca music. I love reggae. I don't know what the heck tune I'm going to give these people to put it together, but I need help. So I just wanted to put that out there if y'all had any ideas. And I'm going to jump right into Would You Rather. Remember, I don't create these questions. The last time I did, because my daughter did not do it. So they're all employees, girl. So my oldest one did these questions tonight. So the first one is, would you rather a yoni bar or a yoni gel? I don't know the difference.
I think I would rather the bar. I'm a bar.
The bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather the bar.
Okay. A yoni steam or yoni pearls?
God damn it. Those are my two faves. Oh my God.
That is so funny. Let's come back to it. Think about it.
Okay.
Boy shorts or thongs?
Boy shorts.
Shorts. Yes. Brazilian or bikini wax?
Okay. I done had the Brazilian, and that's some bullshit. So I'm gonna say a bikini wax. If you don't like the hair, my ass so well.
Okay. Scented or unscented soap?
Unscented.
Yeah. Sex toys or foreplay? This is not my 15-year-old guys. This is my 20-year-old daughter that came up with these questions. Usually it's my 15-year-old, so I just got to put that out there. Sex toys or foreplay?
Can we do sex toys with foreplay? I don't.
Ooh, you freaking dicky.
Girl, you see, I'll be giving away toys and everything.
Bath bombs or scented soaks?
Damn.
She just killing you today.
I know. Goddamn, where she get these questions from? Because these good.
She just laid there and made them up. She said both of them.
I know. Shit, because I put a bath bomb in, put some scent in. Okay, I'm gonna say bath bomb.
Bath bombs. Okay, so we're going back to yoni steam or yoni pearls. No option, just both. Steam me up and pearl me, baby.
I'm gonna say steam. I'll say steam because I'm gonna just say steam. Shit, fuck it.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God, this was so funny, so hilarious. But I tell y'all, I never see myself doing this, and when I started it, it's like now I'm a whole nother level, and I'm like blown away because I really enjoy it. I love it. We learn. I connect people get business. Like, it's just a whole different level right now. So I really appreciate you taking the time out to be here. Make sure you guys follow her, Miss Pink P, 3 underscores. Y at the end. Get your pussy shirts, okay?
And I
Get
won't
your
even
skin-
lie. If you don't like to see no ass, don't follow me because I post ass.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
so
she
you
be
know.
having it. Yeah, she be.
I
But
post
it's
ass.
beautiful. It's beautiful, and we need to embrace ourselves. I'm really learning, like I said, now to embrace myself and don't care anymore. And I'm not saying we're going to have our stuff all open on live and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, just embrace yourself. Make sure you follow her. Also tonight, my sponsor was Kush Curls. Make sure you follow her as well. She has all the oils and the, what is it called? The flax cream to grow your hair. You guys have seen my hair growing within the last month. And when I take this out, I already know. I did travel with my oil because I got to oil my scalp tonight, and it keeps that moisture in, and that's what helps to grow your hair. So again, oh my God, Nyota, this is awesome. I really enjoyed it. We're going to connect though, because we're going to get you on Redirect Your Choices for that interview and connect you with Maisha. We might have to do a Zoom. It might not even be able to be online, but we're gonna have to do a Zoom because I know it's not gonna be able to be an hour for sure. So Coco, thank you. I'm glad you have fun. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tell another person about joining us Tuesdays and Thursdays, Carefree Conversations with CORILUV, where we talk about everything, life, business. We talk about what's trending and more. As you can see, we talk about pussy that night, okay? So again, it's your girl, Nyota and Corey, and we will talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Remember, always blessings,
Bye,
guidance,
y'all.
and peace. Love.